Hey, Harrison here. Have you ever daydreamed about hosting your own vacation rental in Europe? Maybe you're worried about the sky-high price tags, or slightly unsure which countries would be best for you to explore. So today we're diving deep into the most affordable and most expensive sides of the European short-term rental landscape to see which countries are best for investors based on real short-term rental data from AirDNA. As you'll see, this isn't just about which countries feel expensive, it's backed by data on nightly rates, booking behaviour, and even host earning potential. So let's get straight into it. So what are the most expensive places to stay in Europe in 2025? Oh, Ireland, Monaco, the UK, Greece and Spain are right at the top of the list. No huge surprises here, but the details might change how you can see these countries from an investment perspective. But on the flip side, the least expensive countries are mainly on the eastern side of Europe, like Kosovo, Belarus, Macedonia, Moldova and Serbia. And this is where it gets very interesting. Every country has its own hidden gems. So if you're an investor, that means you can still find top tier opportunities without paying top tier prices. So without further ado, let's break it down a bit more by starting with the big spenders. Iceland is known for its rugged cinematic beauty. However, it isn't exactly a budget destination. The most lucrative spot for short-term rentals is Stockholm, with an average daily rate of around €338. Meanwhile, popular markets like Reykjavik have an ADR of €216, while Keflavik only brings in an ADR of €185. So if you're a would-be short-term rental host in Iceland, it might be worth considering some of the lesser-known locations. Monaco is the pure definition of luxury. The average booking lead time there is high, peaking at 84 days in May. This basically means that travellers plan their trips there well in advance. Guests stay for an average of just 3 nights, but with total listings consistently under 300 total, it's also a very niche market. So if you're hosting here, positioning matters more than ever. The UK is consistently high priced, with the London market posting an average daily rate of £178 and a stellar 63 occupancy rate. But here's what's very interesting. Areas like the Lake District and Isle of Anglesey have a higher average ADR and a higher average occupancy, with nightly rates topping £200. So if you're hosting outside the capital, there's still real potential for big returns. Greece has a beautiful dual identity. You've got ultra luxury markets like Mykonos, where hosts make an average of €101,000 in revenue per year, but also plenty of other markets where their annual revenue is less than €10K. For example, Philly, outside of Athens, comes in at just €27, less than the price of a dinner at a tavern, but it still has a very strong occupancy rate of 54%. Hosting Greece can target both the high-end and the budget travellers depending on where they are located. But tools like AirDNA can really help you understand which type of areas you're in and how to set your pricing. Spain is somewhat similar. There are both luxury and affordable markets with strong short-term rental performances. Places like Getafe and Torrejón de Ardoz are both on the outskirts of the capital of Spain, Madrid, and have nightly rates under €65 per night. From an investor perspective, Spain has 15 markets with perfect AirDNA market scores. That's a great indicator of guest demand and booking consistency, as well as a high potential ROI. So now let's completely flip the script. If you're an investor or a host looking to tap into emerging top European markets, here are the top 5 countries that offer more bang for your buck. Kosovo has been hailed as a safe and affordable Eastern European destination for years now. Its top short-term rental market is in the Pristina region and has an average annual revenue of €5,100 with a super strong AirDNA market score of 97. So this market has an average daily rate of around €39, so it's super accessible for all travellers. Belarus currently has only one short-term rental market in Mint, with about 24 listings total. But with many travellers coming to Belarus for a less touristy European experience, it boasts a solid 53% occupancy rate. So this is definitely a country to keep a close eye on. Next on the list is Moldova, a very small country between Romania and Ukraine. Chisinau, Moldova offers stays of an average of around €45 a night. With 4 markets and over 2,000 listings total, there's a variety here for both guests and hosting. This next one's a big personal favourite of mine. In North Macedonia, places like Ohrid and Skopje offer lake views, old town charm, and an average annual revenue of over €5,000. Skopje's total active listings has increased a whopping 35% over the last year, while seeing growth in occupancy and daily rates. With demand creeping upwards, there's still room for hosts to grow in this Slavic country. Last but not least, Serbia. Serbia blends food, culture and affordability in an appealing and exciting way. The rental landscape here is growing steadily, and it's still inexpensive enough to appeal to travellers who want that European experience without the huge European price tag. And for hosts, this means there's still plenty of opportunities to really establish yourself. So what's the key takeaway? Well, if you're a host or an investor, there are still plenty of short-term rental opportunities on both ends of the spectrum, whether you're targeting luxury guests in high-demand areas or offering quality stays in up-and-coming markets. Are you ready to become a host but not entirely sure where to start? If so, make sure to check out AirDNA to explore short-term rental data and key insights. It's a really powerful way to discover market trends, booking behaviours and pricing strategies all across Europe. There's a link in the description down below, so feel free to use AirDNA for free. And if you like this video, feel free to like and subscribe for more key insights just like this. And comment down below which countries you'd like to host an Airbnb in. And I'll catch you in the next one.